On December 31st, 2024, the game Friday the 13th will no longer be playable and no longer work at all. Period. End of story. This is one of the saddest cases I've ever seen in video game history. And on December 31st, 2023, just a year prior to that date, the game became delisted from all stores. So you can't buy it physically, you can't buy it digitally. Hell, you can't even buy it on Craigslist. At this point, the people who made Friday the 13th, the video game, are going to lose their rights to the game and their license for the copyright on December 31st. And you know what is really sad, because this was one of my favorite games of all time, top 3 games of all time. And you might think I sound crazy by saying that. Yeah, the game's janky. Yeah, the game's buggy. Yeah, the game's outdated. Yeah, it was outdated even when it came out. But there's something about this game. It holds so much charm. It holds so much charisma, so much personality, so much fun to be had, so much replayability, I think, that it's very sad to see it ending this way. Look at any other asymmetrical horror game, and nothing compares to this. Every asymmetrical horror game tried to be what Friday the 13th nailed on the head. And you know what? I didn't play this game till like 4 years after it came out in 2020. That's when I first heard about this game. And I love Friday the 13th. So when I got a hold of it, I was hooked. I was hooked in, staying up all night, trolling Jason with my friends, getting in the car, calling the cops, hiding under the beds, being Jason, going around and tearing everybody up. Because once you're Jason, oh my God, it is hard, but it's fun. It's very rewarding when you just take everybody out. You set up all the traps. You hear them set off the trap. You run. You take them out. Man, it's fun. And Dead by Daylight could not compare to this game. I tried to play Dead by Daylight. I tried to play it. It was boring as shit. I had no fun at all. Cool, they got horror villains from movies. Cool, they got whatever. Is nothing compared to this game. This game weighs it out every single time. This game beats it every single time. And it's truly, truly sad to see it go down like this. All of this started from a copyright infringement and a lawsuit, okay? A lawsuit that happened, and basically, because of the lawsuit happening, no more content can be developed for the game, period. And that was only a year after the game first came out. Can you believe that? It's truly disgusting how, I get it. The people who sued it didn't really sue the people who made this game. But the people who started the lawsuit, I get it. They wanted their rights. I get it. They wanted their rights for the story that they wrote. But you know what? They could have at least gave them permission to work on anything else with this game. They could have gave them permission for anything else, but they didn't. And they let this game rot and die. It's their own franchise rotting and dying in front of them. They haven't made a movie in years. They haven't made jack shit in years. So they said, you know what? Let's make this game. And you know what? The original writer who wrote this Friday the 13th, he shit on all of it. He completely shit on it. And I find it pretty ironic because he didn't even really give a damn about the franchise. If he did, he would be foot first in front of all this stuff, doing all this stuff, helping out. He's not. He's nowhere to be found. He's just focused about the money. And I get that. But let the fans have this game, and they should have built off of it. They wanted to add new maps, new counselors, new Jasons, new everything, new game modes. But they couldn't because of the lawsuit, again. And it's truly tragic because you could tell with this game that the people who made it were very passionate about the project. There's extreme passion radiating from this game. Don't take that lightly. Don't take that lightly at all. They did not make this game for money. They did not make this game for anything else but pure fun. Now they say that on December 31st, 2024, this game will just not be playable at all. That's what the Twitter said, the official X account of Friday the 13th, the game said. And I haven't heard a lot of YouTubers talk about exactly what that means. Like, can you even open the application? Can you at least play a LAN party? Can you play locally? Can you still play peer-to-peer, but it's not going to be supported? They didn't tell us anything at all. And the dedicated servers got shut off in 2020. So there's not even dedicated servers anymore. We're still playing peer-to-peer. And I've seen videos of people talking, saying this game was dead 4 years ago. This game is still alive and well. I just played at least 3 hours of gameplay, not back to back to back. It's not that hard to find a lobby, at least on PlayStation. And I know there's bugs and there's hackers and there's this and there's that. But this game is truly one of the funnest games I've ever played. It really offers that just you could kick back, put your feet up, and have fun. And you don't have to sweat. You don't have to try hard. You don't have to do none of that stupid shit. You could just have fun on a video game like how video games are supposed to be. And nothing's ever really going to compare to this. I know Texas Chainsaw came out from the same developers who made this game, and I do like Texas Chainsaw. It's a good game. To me, Texas Chainsaw does not exceed and meet the expectations that I had for that game after playing this one. It really doesn't, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just not really for me as much as this game was. This game was definitely made for me. Like I'm everything about it, I'm in. I'm all in. Texas Chainsaw, it's fun. It's not everything in it that I was expecting, but it could get better. The game could get better. You know, they made different games. They're gonna make more games. But Friday the 13th was my favorite damn movie of all time, and it's my favorite serial killer of all time. And to put him in this asymmetrical multiplayer co-op experience where you can either troll your teammates, or you could skate by yourself and be selfish, or you could actually use teamwork and kill Jason. It made this game fun. You have so many different options. And I don't want to hear anybody talk about the damn freaking game critics. Oh, they gave this game a 6, so it's not good. You know what? Game critics haven't been good since never. Game critics are always wrong in their fucking opinion. They're always wrong. It all comes down to the overall rating of this game from the audience, the public eye, the people who actually play this game, not the game reviewers who play it once or twice or 4 times to get a review in. The people who play this game because out of pure curiosity, out of pure enjoyment to want to play it, that's the people who will rate it. And it has very high ratings among people besides game critics. Game critics always find something to bitch about. I know this game is buggy. I know it's outdated. I know it's all of that stuff. It was outdated when it came out. But that adds to it being so good as what it is. I feel like if this game was super, like just super HD, super damn high tech quality, all that, it wouldn't really be the same. And it came out at the perfect time. It did everything perfectly. They just didn't get the chance to add more content to it. They didn't get the chance to add as much content as they wanted to, and that's what really sucks. That is what sucks, because if they had the chance to add all the content they wanted, this game would have been easily 10 out of 10. And it's sitting at a 9 out of 10 for me, but it could have easily been 10 out of 10 if they added everything from the original games. That's pretty much it, guys. The sad fact is Friday the 13th is officially shutting down this year on New Year's Eve, which is terrible. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It's sad. It's all of the above. It's really horrible. Like, it really is. You pay money for this game. You put hours into this game. You get invested. And then it just gets taken away just like that. Well, yes, I know they're running out of the legal rights to retain the game. But at the same time, if the lawsuit and all that bullshit didn't go the way that it did, I do believe this game would have lived a long, fruitful life. That seems to not be the case. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm out.